Hello again, YouTube. Welcome back to Eltrotra's playthrough of Link to the Past. Last time we left off, I just finished the Palace of Darkness over there to the right, or yeah, you see to the right where I am standing, and I am going the wrong way. So now that we have our way clear, or not clear, but now that we've gotten the first crystal, the maiden inside the crystal, one of the 7 maidens that Agnihim banished, apparently, to the Dark World, she has guided us to the direction of where all the other crystals and / maidens could be. And we check the map, here are where the other maidens could be. Now, I'm going to do this in order. I know you can sequence break this so that you can do these dungeons out of order, somewhat. Oh, Jesus, I don't want this thing to touch me. Okay, so one big problem I see right now is that I am full on rupees. And you know, when you have a full wallet, it's really annoying because you can't really spend it on anything, and all the rupees you pick up feel wasted, right? So what I'm going to do now is do some little exploration, just slightly. Oh, right, it's just a bird.
Hey, I'll tell you a profitable story if you pay me 20 rupees. How about it? Yeah, thank you. They say there's a tiny circle of rocks in the lake at the source of the river. I don't know what might happen, but it might be fun to throw something into it. See you.
Okay, so I think this part I'm going to be focusing on a few little extras. So the first thing I want to focus on is that. So let's do that. A circle of rocks, he says. Now, I know where the circle of rocks is, so let's go make our way over there. In fact, it's one of the few items you can access, but if you notice, all other routes to the other area, the western part of the Dark World, I suppose, most of it anyway, are blocked off. Like, there's only one route here, and if you check it, it's this route over here that I'm trying to focus on that leads to the rest of it. There are portals, like you saw in Death Mountain, that lead to the other Dark World areas, but a lot of them are closed off or require certain items. In this case, a lot of the portals or the routes, that bridge route that I was just focusing on over there, require the magic hammer in order to take access. So this is a pretty big item for accessing the rest of the Dark World. Did I just get hit by that? Well, whatever. So there's I'm full on rupees again, but so much for paying 20 rupees to get that profitable story. The witch's hut was replaced with this place.
In a dangerous world, you need many things. Select something you like.
I don't need any of these things. So I'm gonna go lift the rock over here. And I'm gonna go charge for it. Now, like I said, there was an area that I want to explore that story that this guy was telling me about, because I know it's profitable. In fact, I believe it's required, actually. Well, I'll show you. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's see the sign, right? Curses to anyone who throws something into my circle of stones. Okay. Let's pick up the sign then, and let's toss it in a circle of stones.
Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away.
This is the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. Okay, so now that we've bothered him once, let's go bother him again. I think you can bother him again. I'm pretty sure I remember doing this. No. Well, I think I need to leave the screen first. But you can bother him again. But I don't want to waste too much time doing that. So, I want to make another journey. Oh, no, okay, I know where to go. Okay, so let's make a detour. When you're anywhere in the Dark World and you use the magic mirror, you warp to the Light World. You might have already gathered this from the Death Mountain sequence, but so I'm in the Light World again, and I want to take this whirlpool. When we got to Flippers, King Zoro told us about these little whirlpools here, and a lot of these whirlpools lead to this part of the map. Now this part of the map is very notable because this is a... Well, there's a rock over there that you can't lift, but there's this fountain over here. Pond of Happiness. Throw some rupees in and your wishes will surely come true. Let's throw a few rupees. No, not 5 rupees. Anyway, this is a long process, but what I want to do here is toss rupees into this fountain. There is something that happens when we get to 100 rupees, and since apparently I can't do in increments larger than 20 right now, this will take a little while. So I'm going to off-screen this and show the rest of the, or show what happens when you get 100 rupees when it happens. But right now I'm gonna off-screen this. I'm gonna pause it so that way you don't have to watch me toss rupees into it. Be right back. So I've tossed 100 rupees in here and this happens. This fairy comes in and she says,
I will make your wish come true.
now you want to carry more bombs or you want to carry more arrows? Either way, I have a lot of rupees, and so I'm going to use 8 more upgrades to carry more bombs and arrows. So I wanted to show this here because you select one of the two and she'll say that she'll increase your carrying capacity so you can carry 35 arrows at maximum, blah blah blah. You can carry both your capacities by 5 pretty much doing through this fairy. And that's what I want to do here. Now this is going to be boring to watch pretty much, but you increase it now so you can toss 50 at a time, or 25. So with that in mind, this is what I'm going to be focusing on basically. This is still going to be fairly boring to watch, so I don't want people to watch and get bored of this, so I'll just cut this here. I'll increase the bomb capacity this time, and I will walk outside with decreased capacity for bombs and arrows. So that's all you needed to see. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and you see that I carried my capacity. I am increasing my bombs first, and I'm gonna leave this at 75 rupees. So I am completely dry. Oh, by the way, since I have a full stock of bombs now, let's go blast this wall open and see what's inside. It's probably nothing useful that will entertain people. Yeah, it's just a bunch of fairies. You don't really care. Whatever. So there's that. Now, let's hop off. And there is another thing that I want to visit. I don't know if that portal's still there. It is. But well, we're gonna do some exploration anyway this part. So I want to go back to the dark one real quick. I don't remember if this other way you can access it right now, but let's go be mean and toss something in this guy's circle of rocks.
I don't have any more good presents for you. Take this instead, pest.
He just tosses a bomb and that's it. Well, it's interesting to know that he will return if you do try and toss another thing down his hole. But let's go travel along a little bit, and maybe I should off-screen this journey. Maybe. Because as I mentioned, I think. Actually, wait, hold on. I know where I'm going next. So I just remembered another. No, crap! I got touched by that thing. But I just remembered another place you get another piece of heart. So let's go try and get that before, not piece of heart, another bottle. Okay, we're over here. Let's go access the magic mirror and warp. Aha. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Duh, you're supposed to hop in here, then go do that. Because the rock formation that blocks you from swimming here from the light world, I believe. Now, what's under here? Let's go find out real quick. Come on, swim, Link, swim. Okay. Oh, what's this? some random dude sleeping under a bridge. What's up?
Huh? Yo, Link, you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you.
This is the magic bottle. And that's pretty much all he does for us. Anyway, that was all I wanted to do, and I will see you guys next time where I explore more of the Dark World. I will cut this here, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Anyway, so welcome back. Let's keep going. We need our adventure to continue, so let's go through here. And now note that the route over there is blocked by a bunch of stakes. If we pull out our magic hammer, we can pound those stakes in, and we'll be fine. So much for the better. Blah. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to go. So I can't go in palace number 5 yet, but we can make our way to palace number 2. But I want to make one more detour actually. Oh, I want to mention too that your house is now being replaced by this shop. What's the shop over here? It is just the bomb shop.
100 rupees for 30 bombs. 30 bombs for just 100 rupees. Please buy them, mister.
This doesn't seem like a good deal, or not doesn't. No, it seems like a good deal actually. But I really need the deal. No. But I'm noting this position over here because this will be a very important position much later. I believe there's something down here too. No, just fairies. Actually, because now I have another bottle, I can catch another one. There we go. I don't think I really need it though. Closest I had to needing one was the Helmosaur boss fight, the last boss that we just fought in the last video. So you can see some of these trees. They have eyes, like eyes in their pupils, or pupils in their eyes. And if they do, you can talk to them.
Quit bothering me, and watch where you're going when you dash around.
That's how I think about you.
Wow! I haven't seen a normal person in a few hundred years. Let me talk to you for a while. I heard that using bombs is the best way to defeat the one-eyed giants. That's all I know.
For a while, that was really short. Really short-lived, but whatever. Okay, so I think I have time to do 2 things, I think. Okay, so there's more of these guys over here. Let's go wake them up. Give him a rude awakening. I think this one over here is annoyed at us. Oh no, this one wants to talk to us. Okay.
I once lived in the Lost Woods until the day I wandered to a magic transporter. The power of the Dark World quickly turned me into this tree shape. I guess the 2 forests are connected with each other.
Noteworthy. I mentioned that there are warps around the light world that transport you to the dark world. And he's hinting toward the fact that there is one in the Lost Woods. Anyway, I also mentioned that there are parallels in the light world and the dark world, that you can warp on certain locations in the light world and you'll be transported to places that should be normally inaccessible. The Death Mountain sequence should tell you this as well, or should give you that message. But anyway, there are certain formations that you should or need to, I'm sorry, I'm mixing my words. But there are certain sequences that are recommended you warp in, and like little formations over here. And if you do so, then you'll end up in advantageous positions. Similarly with the Death Mountain sequence, how that whole spectacle rock thing I pointed out. Anyway, what's this guy?
After wandering into this world, I turned into this shape. I enjoyed playing the flute in the original world. There's a small grove where many animals gathered. I want to see that place again. I buried my flute there with some flower seeds. Will you try to find it for me? And then I will lend you my shovel. Good luck.
You borrow the shovel! You can dig in many places. You never know what you'll find. Let's go test out the shovel. Well, either way, this is the shovel, and this is a really short-lived item. I believe that they, you can keep this item in the GBA remake, which I don't know if I want to revisit or not, but the whole purpose of why I'm doing this is this grove. This is the grove that this guy is talking about. In fact, this is the same guy. You see him playing a flute, and then he somehow mysteriously disappears, and then I can move again. Oh. Oops, I didn't want that to happen. No, I don't want that to happen. Okay, so I'm gonna warp over here. And I want to see if I can skip that happening, because every time you visit this grove, you have to watch this sequence, I believe. Anyway, so this is where the flute is. Oh, here is the flute! Its music surely has some mysterious power. Oh, you just watch him disappear again. Okay, so I want to do two things now. Okay, so now I'm back over here. Thank you, Link, but it looks like I can't play my flute anymore. Please take it. If you by chance go to the village I lived in, please give it to a tired old man you will find there. Well, my mind is getting hazy. Please let me hear the sound of my flute one last time. Well, let's play it. And he's gone. He turned into a tree. I don't know if this is symbolic or not, but there you go. Now, right now the flute does nothing. Absolutely nothing. But we can do a few things with it. So let's go into the Dark World version of the Kakariko village, except there's a bit of a problem. There are these rocks here, and you can't lift them somehow. Like, they're these dark rocks. You've probably seen a few of these dark rocks around, but I've never noted them until now. So, let's go back with our warping mirror. And there are two things that we want to do. Well, do I want to catch a bee? I don't think so. Okay, so I want to take out this guy. Note that the Kakariko village music is gone and now it's infested with soldiers. But now we have to go visit the front of this bar. He didn't visit the front of the bar before, but there's this guy over here. This guy's sleeping, and this guy talks about the waterfall of wishing, but we already know about the waterfall of wishing. So let's go give this guy a present.
This is my son's flute! Did you meet my son? Where is he? Is he alright? Oh, I see. I can tell what you want to say by the look in your eyes. Would you keep the flute? And would you play its sweet melody for the bird in the village square? I beg of you, please. My son would probably want it this way, but still, I wish I could see him once more.
To play the song at the village square, he says, which is this right here. What happens? The bird explodes and out comes a duck. This is actually a mandatory event too. You need to get the duck freed from here. I don't know what the significance of that is, but now we have a duck. Now the thing is that why is the duck like what's the point of the duck? Let me show you. If you play the flute, the duck comes down, and if you stay still, it will grab you. And when the duck grabs you, you will be transported to you can be transported to one of 8 areas. But I dodged it because I want to reveal this little area over here. This is just like a secret stash of stuff. Oh, that's right, there are rats in here. Incidentally, there are rats in here. But no, this is just like a secret stash of stuff in here. Similar to your house, this stuff will always be under these pots when you come in here. So if you're really hurting for some supplies for some reason, you can just stop by here for some reason and get your supplies. But no, okay, so I want to make another stop, but where? Oh, that's right. So I want to make another off-screen stop. Be right back. I'm gonna go see you guys. I'm gonna cut this here and I'm gonna see you guys after the cut. Be right back. Okay, so we're a little short on time, so I want to make one last detour before we end the video. So I dropped down this hole. You notice that hole. I didn't explore this part of the town, but you need this the magic hammer to access this part anyway. So let's go there's this little shrine here or something. You can't really do anything with it unless, oh, you can't do anything with it unless you toss some magic powder on it.
I blast you for waking me from a deep, dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. If that's okay with you, sir. I laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations. Now do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See you.
What he did basically was make it so that all the spells we cast take half as much magic power. He tried to disguise it as a bit like trickery, but instead it actually helped us. Anyway, so now we're over here again, and we're over here east of Kakariko Village for where we explored. This part over here really doesn't help us too much, but we're going to see this later. But right now, I'm going to stop this video here. I will see you guys next time for more Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. This is Eltrotra. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.